Okay. So Laura, thank you so much for coming on to give your amazing testimony. We just had a little chat
Yes.
before this was recorded, and it's such an amazing testimony. As I said, it's great for people to see so many recoveries. So it's very important for me to get people's testimonies that then when other people come on, they'll see where you are to where you are now. And there's so much to get into, but we're just going to touch on the most important aspects of recovery in this, okay? I don't want to take too much of your time. We get in, we get out. And just you are quite unique on your journey, which I admire you for, which we will get into. But as I said, thank you for giving your time because this will help so many people. Thank you for being so brave that then it's not just your recovery, this will help other people around the world. Your
Yeah.
bravery is not just, yeah, it's for you, it's for your life, for your kids. But with the channel that I have in place, people need this. They're going to see you and they're going to relate to that so much. And if Laura can do it, I can do it. People be saying that all over America or Ireland, the UK, wherever. So you're going to be an inspiration to others when they see it, okay? Very
Yeah.
proud of you.
Thank you.
But I'll start off with, can you just let people know when we first started, how bad was it for you?
It was so bad. I was probably like living every day with a level 10 anxiety, panic. I could barely do a 2-minute drive. I even think when we first started, it was like, can you go to your car and just sit in there and turn it on? Because I was so nervous to drive with you. So I do remember like those first maybe week, it was like you're just gonna sit in the car and turn it on. You don't even have to go anywhere. And I'm like, and I was so nervous doing that because I knew what, but that made me so nervous. And I was already having, panic attacks and anxiety and every symptom in the book that you can think of. So, yeah, that's exactly where we started.
Yeah, and can you just tell people, well, we'll touch on that because that's something that I do with everybody. As you know, I create plans for people and I see, okay, where is this person, he or she? Where are they now? What can they do? Because you are never going to go from that to let's get in the car for 2 hours. So let's win back some. And we're starting that recovery kind of process. It's like there's no belief. There's no belief, right? But
Nope.
I remember just going out in the car. I'd be on the phone with you every day just for 2 to 5 minutes. Laura, I will say something. You never missed a day.
Yeah,
And
you
that's one thing that
definitely.
I want
Yep, you
to.
have to put in the work. Like you have to want it so bad for your life that you're like, I'm gonna do it because reality is in anything in life, right? If you do not put in the work, you're not gonna get to where you want to be. You're not gonna be the better person. You're not gonna be the stronger person. You're not gonna be anything, right? We use it as like you always say, like working out, same thing, building muscle, right? And the same thing with this. Like if you want your life back, like you have to put in the work. And is it scary as hell? Yes. Are you scared? Yes. But is it worth it? Oh my goodness. I would do it 10 more times if I had to get to where I'm at today. So,
Yeah, and I think we work to get the only thing more terrifying is being imagine you didn't do this work that you put in. You'd be exactly where you were all those months ago. And
I
that's
would.
the scary part for people. So I want people to really understand that.
Hmm.
That's the scary part. I want also people to know that this is more of a behavior condition. No matter how you I had a woman on that had it for 33 years, fully recovered, 25 years, 18 years. This is a behavioral condition. Anyone out there that's listening, you are not stuck like this forever. You're
Mm-mm.
going to see how Laura processed it, and it's exactly how I did as well. When I overcame this, I couldn't believe
Mhm.
it, and I had to kind of get the word out there. Never wanted to be a coach or anything, but life guided me that way, I guess. But I remember just being on the call 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes with you at the start, and we were pushing towards certain places, certain places, certain places, and then we had a big obstacle to overcome, didn't we?
Oh
You
my
wanted to
goodness,
get to your
huge
mom.
obstacle.
That's something I want to make very clear to people in this because I'm going to actually use that story. There's another lovely girl I worked with. Her name was Dianara from Mexico. She was amazing. She never made it to her destination. She got stuck at where you are in your process to get your mom's, your next milestone where you really feel like I'm going to go crazy, I'm going to lose my mind, I'm going to crash the car. That's the scary part. And that's where people really have to find real true heart and courage. And I'm going to use your example of what happened because I use the lovely Mexican girl, Diana. She showed up 3 months in a row, like every day, and she knew she wasn't going to get, but she still showed up. And you did that for four
Yeah.
months, 4 months, and you never
Yeah.
made it to your mom's house. You could drive, let's say it was 20 minutes to your mom's house. You could drive 18 minutes there, no problem, but you couldn't make the last two. That's how psychologically it's like, no, no, something will happen in the next 2 minutes. But going into that, Laura, how did the coaching help you?
I think you just being there, you really guiding me to push me because at the end of the day, I would have never done it by myself. I wouldn't have. I don't think I knew. I think, with me and with a lot of people that go through this, we lose our sense of like how mentally strong we are, regardless of what we're going through. I don't think we realize, we're people that carry this load every day, and it's heavy. It's a heavy load to carry. And I think we lose some of our mental strongness. Like we are humanly so much stronger than we think. And I think you being here to remind me that every day, like Laura, you are strong. Your body can handle it. You can do it. Just like those affirmations coming in, I think really pushed me to like, okay, like I can do this, like regardless if I feel panicky or if I think I'm gonna lose my mind, like even did, let's just say it, even if it did, you reminded me that my body and the way that we are made as humans, I was going to get through it and I was going to be okay. And I needed that reminder and I needed that push every second of the way. And so you being here truly, truly, and I really can't thank you enough. And it honestly makes me emotional. I'm so glad. Like I really pray that people really truly see um, just how God really led you. I'm a big faith believer, and you guys can believe in whatever higher power. It doesn't matter. That's not the point of this. The point is, Glenn is someone that is truly going to help you. He's truly loves um, seeing people on the other side. And for me, I felt that from day one. And so having you by my side, knowing that you cared so much about getting me to where I'm at today. Um, I'm just so forever grateful for it. I really am. And I needed you. And you were there for me every time I called, every time I had a bad day or a bad moment. Like you were there and you truly listened and everything. So I just can't thank you enough, honestly.
Thank you so
Really
much.
can't.
Thank you. And that, like,
Yeah.
of course, it makes me emotional too. Every win that you made, I felt the happiness with you. Every failure, I felt it with you.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that really, it's a very humanized, a very emotional. You have to be fully in it with somebody. You have to. It's very important. And to have that lived experience to be able to just navigate and guide. But I always say when people say thank you, thank yourself first. I'm not in that car. I'm not going through that panic. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, I understand. And it's a very important aspect of the recovery of needing someone there to push it. It is. And that's the only reason why I set this up. It's just because I know if you give somebody a 10-step plan to do it, they won't do it. They won't. And it's just
Yeah.
guidance.
You're
It's
absolutely
just
right.
guidance. It's the only thing. And people think they can't do it. And it just, anyone that comes aboard, I mean, I've done this for 5 years now, whatever. It's like, I've seen the war. I've seen women that can't take their kids to school for 5 years. I see people housebound that can't
Yeah.
eat, and then a year later they're on planes. Now, to talk
Yep.
about where you were being unable, we worked together for around 8 months and some really, really solid work. And in recovery, like you slow down a little bit because as you go on, things get more challenging, right? And that can
Yeah,
it
they
can
do.
slow things down. You get tested psychologically. You know, it's all well and good breaking down a 10-minute barrier, but now it's time to go onto a motorway. Wow, I haven't done that in 10 years or whatever. Now that's when shit gets real. And that's where
Yeah.
people stop for a month. Not stop, but they can't break down the psychological barrier. Like you couldn't break down your mom's now. And obviously it gets people, you have to, that's inevitable. Like everyone in recovery that I've worked with hits that point. Now, some people could hit it for a week, and with you was 4 months. Some people right now that I still work with over the last couple, like they're trying to break this big barrier down. They can't
Hmm.
because on the opposite side of that is everything that stops you from living. I might die. I might have a heart attack. I might crash the car. I might have a psychological breakdown, going nuts, and be end up in a psychiatric ward, and I'm running around taking off my clothes, going crazy. Here's an ambulance. That and the brain, you can never show the brain the truth without experiencing it actually with your behaviors, what's on the opposite side. And it still won't even believe it after you make it once. Going to your mom's once didn't do the trick. You had to keep going and going and going. And the brain gets more evidence because it's never getting the evidence that these thoughts can't come true. You can't tell
Hmm.
your brain, hey, brain, like, because the logical brain is gone. You're illogical. You can't just switch it around and say, hey, amygdala, hey, buddy, you should calm down because, these aren't real fears. The amygdala doesn't care about that. It's been watching you run, hide, grasp everything for years. It's now not in control. So you take that control by your behaviors. And that's what you did over a longevity of time. Your brain's seeing right now, where now you just messaged me yesterday saying that you're going to soon take a 5.5 hour journey where you
Yeah.
once couldn't drive 2 minutes. And that's the beauty of recovery. And that's roughly around 8 months we worked together. Over the last couple of months, dropping down the package and being able to do a lot more on your own. You don't even need my help. You're just kind of there just for little updates, just small little updates, because you're done, But I want to thank you. It was just amazing to work with you. It was fantastic. Just deserve it so much. You have a beautiful family. You're so kind. That's the beauty of my job. I get to witness that. I get to meet such beautiful people doing the most challenging thing in their lives. And they bring me in. I get to know their kids' names, their spouses. That's a lot of trust. A
Hmm.
lot of trust. And that's what it has to be like. So I
Yeah.
want to thank you for just being so brave and because it ain't easy. So as life right now, Laura, after everything you've been through, how does it feel now to be just on the opposite side? And what are you kind of doing with your life now?
Yeah. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It's so hard to describe because it feels like you're on such a high. It feels, I don't know, you look at life so beautifully. You just don't want to take anything for granted. My son, he plays baseball, and so we travel all over, and being able to be there with my family and watch him do something that he loves is an incredible feeling. And I also want to throw out there too, like there's moments of thoughts, there's moments of sensations, there's moments of these things, but when you work so hard at learning to go into those feelings and into those emotions or sensations or whatever it is, when you learn, they do not bother you one bit. They come and they leave so quickly. It doesn't make you take 10 steps backwards, nothing. You just learn like, hey, like my brain's still processing a little bit and that's okay. And then you learn that you can feel like that even if you had a bad day, right? Through recovery and you feel like you're 100% recovered. Um I feel like we're human, right? We're going to feel emotions and feel everything, and I feel like that is so okay. So Yes, there is like such a high that comes with it, and it just feels so good to just like live free again. Like this drive that I'm doing is we're leaving tomorrow and it just I am so excited for it. I am not nervous. And I'm like, if I get nervous or if there's a moment, so be it. Like, so be it. Like I'm gonna get through just like I did every other big one that I had or little one, and nothing will happen to me. Nothing, because nothing ever has and nothing ever will. And so I'm just excited. I'm so excited just to see the other parts of the world, that we have, that we are supposed to live here fully free. We are, as humans,
Absolutely.
supposed to do that. And so, yes, and that's what you do when you put in the work to being fully recovered. And I think also just taking that first step with you, I think I didn't know it then, but I think it was the best decision that I made. I went back and forth like, can I do this? Should I not? Can I? Um, is this going to be helpful? Like, what do I do? Because I was so lost when I first started working with you. And looking back, I would pay any amount and I would do it again if it cost me double, triple the amount. It is so worth it. And I'm so glad that I was brave enough to say yes. And that first step, I think, is sometimes the hardest. And once you're there, it's like, okay, let's do this. And I'm so glad I did. I am so glad because the other side is beautiful, beautiful.
Isn't this crazy? Like, okay, I tell this to everyone. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Tell me if it's the truth. What was harder,
Yeah.
starting and trying to make it 20 minutes away to your mother's house,
Hmm.
or a couple of months on now trying to go on a drive for 4.5 hours? What was harder?
Oh, starting.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy. Absolutely starting. The phone
And
call,
that's
I still remember our first phone call, like when you're like, I'm gonna call you, like, and we'll get a plan going. I was so I sat on my bed. I was inside my house. I sat on my bed with like a level 10 panic. Like,
yeah.
how am I gonna do this?
No, listen, been doing this so many
Yes.
hundreds and hundreds of people. I've
Yeah.
walked and guided through this, and all we did was just what the first couple of weeks are is let's get to know each other. Let's get you out every day to do something
Yeah.
small. Let's just leave the house. And that was a 2 minute drive that way, two
Yeah.
minute drive that way. And then we had to move on then. We had to, okay, you kind of get a big confidence like, I don't want to drive down, I want to kind of test myself. And a lot of times I don't even have to switch that plan. Like you will just do it. And like, do you know what, Glenn? I'm gonna drive to the store today. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm ready to get out yet, but I'm gonna go down that way. And now it's crazy because I always tell people when they're working at this at the start, that's the hardest part. Because
Yeah.
you're now going on a 5.5 hour drive with so much confidence, with 8 months of recovery under your belt.
Yeah.
But it was so hard for you to go 2 minutes from home. Why? Because you had 4 or 5 years of relentless anxiety and panic and a little bit of depression because of how everyone feels that depressive mood when they're low, and so natural, it's a natural part. No confidence. So you're
Yeah.
starting recovery with everything going against you. Whereas you're
Hmm.
going on this journey now for 5 hours and you have everything working in your favor.
Yep.
And that's people think it's the opposite way around. Oh, jump on a car and go 5 hours, you'll be recovered. No, I'm gonna give you a
No.
laugh. I have a current client who's doing amazing. Okay, amazing. Like I worked with him 2 years ago, and for certain reasons in his life, he wasn't able to commit. Okay, he came back a month ago. My God, and he said that Glenn, I tried to work with a. He tried to work with a hip. I don't downplay any other one, any other person trying to help people from the goodness of their heart. Everyone
Absolutely.
recovers in different ways. Everybody. Medication, talk therapy, meditation, whatever can work for somebody. You never downplay somebody's profession when it's coming from the heart. Anything, prayer, whatever it is. Anyway,
Hmm.
it's just a funny story that this guy, because when you have no understanding of agoraphobia, this guy is a hypnotherapist, so he thinks it's just a fear, and he blindfolded my current client and says, "Don't worry, I'll cure you. I'll cure you. We're gonna go somewhere now." And he blindfolded him in a car, in the back of the car, blindfolded him,
Oh wow.
and he drove. And this person hasn't been 10 minutes from home in 10 years. And this person drove around 40 minutes away from home. Said, "Okay, take off your look where we are." And he took it off, and he panicked and get me home, get me home. And when he told me that, it's not about that.
No.
Going there, going there is not going to recover. You need
Mm-mm.
repetition. You need so much failure. You need the brain to understand that it goes through panic, panic, panic. Nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. I'm in
Yep.
pain. It's horrible. It's awful. Nothing happens, nothing happens. I'm waking up still the next day. I'm able to go. I'm able to go. The brain needs that. The brain needs
Yep.
so much failure.
Mm.
Imagine,
Yep.
imagine the first day we talked. I said, "Come on, I know how to cure you. You're gonna have to be very brave. You have to drive 5 hours down there, and as soon as you come back, magically your fears be gone."
No.
Nah,
No.
it don't work like that.
Nope.
It
I
might get
wish it
some. It might,
did.
for everybody.
Right?
Everybody slow paced. Take it easy on yourself. You're processing not just the anxiety, not just the panic. Some people are processing a lot. There's trauma involved.
Yeah.
There's doubts. There's some things in people's personal life that are going on that they're trying to process. It's not just, there's a lot. So
Yeah.
anyway, it's just a wonderful testimony, and it's just going to be beautiful for people that come on board. I can share this with
Yeah.
them, and to go from realizing that, hey, it's not the drive that Laura's going to do tomorrow, 5.5
Mm-mm.
hours, what she dreamed of. It's the work she put in, going out every day, Monday to Friday, 2 minutes a day when she didn't want to go out, when she was terrified.
Yeah.
That's where you won the battles. That's where your recovery came from. Recovery isn't
Yep.
making the 5 hours down there. That's just beautiful. That's
Yeah.
that's the beauty of recovery. But
Right.
that's not recovery. Recovery is the five. That's the struggle getting to your mom's. That's
Yeah.
20 minutes away, and be able to have cups of tea in our house now, and everything that I told you that you would be
Mhm.
doing. We're going to eventually be able to
Yep.
go to your mom's, take her for tea, collect her, bring the kids there. You're amazing. And sometimes it's sad to see when you work with someone and you have such a close bond, and then they go. So
I know. I don't want to go.
I'll miss you. But as with everybody, I get messages from people from 4 years ago,
Yeah.
on Christmas, or I'll be taking a trip to the US. So we'll see. We'll
I
see
would
what part.
love that. Yeah.
We'll see what part. You owe me a coffee.
Oh, 100%. I will buy you a whole breakfast, dude.
Joking. I salute everyone's courage and bravery to go on with this. So it's a blessing for me to be able to. Those people choose me. There's so many. I'm not a fully qualified therapist, not a fully qualified
No, but
psychiatrist.
it's
I'm just a guy that went through, and people choose me. It's very
yeah,
beautiful, you know.
it is. It's
So
because you
thank
have
you.
that calling though. You have that calling that this is your calling. There's no doubt about it that you went through what you went through to be here to help so many people, Glenn, and it's truly so beautiful, like so beautiful. You are the perfect person. And I've tried different people that do very similar work to you before you. I really did. I probably tried, I'm gonna say about three people because I was helpless. I wanted to do whatever I could. And it was so night and day with you. And I'm not just saying this to say it. You truly have a heart for this. You're truly gifted for this. This is why you were put on this earth. And I truly believe it with my whole heart, my whole soul, that you are meant to do this. And it's a beautiful how you do it and how you work with people. So beautiful. It really is truly a gift.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Truly.
Thank you. Always with your beautiful words. And even though there was struggle, we had so many laughs and so many.
Oh
It's
my
great, and it's just
goodness. I used to get so mad at you too.
yeah. I know you
So
secretly
many
hate
of
me.
every emotion with you.
Yeah, but as I said, you're a lioness.
Mm,
That's what I say to a lot of the women in the group. I joked in the group saying the other night about you women, like you're the lioness. The lion just sits
mm.
there scratching its balls. The woman's out there making the kill.
Yeah.
Women are very strong.
Mm,
Yeah, every man's gonna be physically stronger than a woman. What
yep.
else do we have over here?
That's
There's
right.
very a lot of you women out there are very strong, and for the men out there is like to the demasculation of a man to go through this. My God, it's so disempowering.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love getting that back for the men. Love it. I love
Yes.
when they just start walking, going like that in
Yep.
the army, and I just love when women turn into lionesses. I love it for their little cubs, their little children. I love it. That's why you have to speak to people. You have to bring out the beast in people. So
Yep.
that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Courage, bravery. And then there's days where it's like, hey, it's okay. You didn't get it today.
Yeah.
See it tomorrow.
That
That's what it
power
is.
that you gain, that power that you gain too, like from it. Like I feel so powerful right now. So much strength. My head, my mental, like mentally, my head is like, you can do anything, Laura. And like, from where we started to like how you said depressed and just like, I don't know, it's so crazy. Like the strength that you get from going through this and doing it. Oh my goodness. It's incredible.
Really,
It is incredible.
you you change so much. Like I remember when I started recover, I started to then I could do things. And then I remember joining the gym. I got into really good shape when I used to like be like so skinny,
Yeah. Yeah.
so skinny. And then I went to get my first job in 10 years. And then I could fly back and forth. It was like I couldn't believe it. And it's 8 years now I'm recovered. And I still get the like, wow, is my life really like
Yeah.
this still? And you're
Mm.
like we said earlier, I'm still a human being.
Yeah.
I in 8 years, don't think I have anxious moments?
Of
Of
course.
course,
Uh-huh.
and that'll be for everybody. That's okay.
Yep.
We're human beings, and that's the beauty of a human being is to experience that. But Laura, if you have any advice of, let's say, I have the four key pillars to recovery, which I believe is the four key pillars. I always say bravery is number one. Number
Yeah.
two is self-discipline. Number three is re-education, and number four is patience. Can't really argue with those four. There's nothing else a human being really needs than that. We'll go over
Yep.
them again. It's bravery, self-discipline, re-education, and patience. There's not really much else a human being needs to overcome this. I would say a
Mm.
relentless, guided by something outside of you, bravery. Now, if you could just give some key advice to people out there, is there anything you could say to like someone that's starting, or just the key steps to recovery are you stick with it, you be brave, you had bad days. Anything you want to just give a little message to somebody, message of hope, message of belief, or else anything
Yeah.
out there.
I think once you start, I think be disciplined. Like tell yourself whatever you and Glenn talk about because he will come up with a plan for you and it's the most perfect plan it really is. Tell yourself you're going to do it no matter what you feel like, no matter how you feel. Because there's days where you're just going to want to stay home and cry. And before you even start, tell yourself, nope, you're not going to do that. Get your ass in the car, get your ass wherever you have to go. And even if you just make it halfway down the road, great. Tell yourself you did a great job, come back and do it again tomorrow. So I think, yeah, consistency of it and just letting like just that discipline of like everyday talk. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. This is what I need to do. You need to put it first in your life. It's hard too being a mama because you have so much to give your kids and you want to give and being a wife, right? You want to give to your husband and it right now is time for you. So you can give everything that you can be later to them and in a different version of yourself. So I would say to stick with you are first right now, and it is okay. Put yourself first and do it every day and tell yourself you are going to go every day no matter what you feel. And that's exactly what I told myself every single day. And I can tell you the truth. And Glenn, you know, I showed up every freaking day. A mess sometimes, a mess, but I showed up. I said, where are we going today? And I was so frustrated and discouraged and everything else. And I was like, where are we going? Where are we going? And it was hard, you guys. It was hard. But looking back, it's so damn worth it. So damn worth it.
Such a beautiful journey. It's the best journey I ever
Yeah.
did. I look back when I was recovering, it took me 5 months. Um,
Yeah.
because I jogged, so I kind of burned off adrenaline a different way.
Yeah.
And 5 months it took me. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. And it's a state of like every day I was like, oh, the weekend I rest, fuck resting. But some
Yeah.
people aren't ready. Like I actually tell clients, don't do anything on the weekends. Relax. I'll
Yeah.
always know with somebody when to take a rest. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
always know. Take a rest. But when the person gets to that point, it's like rest day, a rest day.
Ah,
And I ain't resting till my life is back. Now,
right?
Laura, you may rest peacefully. And you're right
Mm,
about like some days you just want to stay home and cry. Yeah, let's get in the car and cry. Let's go down the
yep.
road and cry. And go back to your
Yep.
house and cry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's yeah, what a beautiful testimony. It's just incredible. I'm so happy for you. And as I said, you know, sometimes you develop lovely, beautiful relationships almost with people. Like I've had so many of them over the years. And you just let them go. Go and live life. Go and follow every anxiety. Okay, get rid of all your books. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
You don't need them.
Yeah.
You have a new
Yeah.
life. What are you reading about anxiety for? Read about baseball. Read
Yeah.
about maybe you want to start a business. Go do it.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do, go do it. There's nothing stopping you now. And
Yep.
listen, right now in your situation, there's still lots of new things you're going to be doing. So don't be, too disheartened if like you feel a little bit on edge and you're just still processing the little bits, just scraping them off, dusting off a little bit. You're absolutely a star, amazing. We'll miss you. We'll all miss you on the group, you know. We'll all miss you. But that's
Yeah.
like everybody. Get on, do the work, goodbye.
Yeah.
That's it. Next time I hear from you, I hope I'll keep in touch with tomorrow. It's going to be great. But next
Yeah.
time, maybe you're on a plane. Who knows? That happens sometimes.
I
Out of
know.
nowhere, an old client will just I haven't spoken to in a year or 2 years. I'm on a plane. Wow. So, Laura,
It's incredible. Yeah.
I just want to say I'm really just so happy for you as a human being, just to have your life back. And it's all about the simple things. This was never about
Mm-hmm.
driving in a Ferrari or going onto the beach in a yacht and drinking pina coladas over in fucking Jamaica, was it? This was about going to your
Nope.
kids' baseball games, taking your mom for a cup of tea, waking up with not that awful, horrible feeling in your stomach, waking up blessed. That's what it was about. Eating a hot meal and
Yep.
appreciating it. That's what life is.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can do all that.
Yeah.
You earned it. It's
Yeah.
earned. It's not given. You earned it. So I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
And it was such a beautiful journey with you. So thank you.
Yeah.
And thanks for sharing with everybody
Thank you.
because it's powerful. Powerful. This is going to help many people.
Yeah.
Many. It's
Yeah.
not just you recovered. People are going to hear this story like even 10 years from now.
Mm,
It'll be up on the channel. It will save people's lives. You'll see comments underneath it. Wow, what an
mm,
inspiration. Wow, oh my God, I can't get to my mom's house either. Oh my God, like my kids play baseball. I can't get to the matches. You'll make people fight.
mm.
So you didn't just do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Some woman out there, some man will look at your video and they'll get their lives back just like you because they seen this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying with me. They'll probably do it themselves.
Yeah.
So amazing work. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So proud of you. So guys, with that, that is Laura's testimony. We're going to shut off now. And again, It's it's the best part of the job that I was guided towards, is to just experience this, like
Mm.
really, really feel it and deep emotion, like she has her life back. So we'll tune out now, and may this video find whoever it needs to find.
Mm.
God bless.